Sav, first of all, you sat on a sofa that's very comfortable to you. Thank you for lending us these sofas. Why do we have these sofas?
Nowhere else to put them was the honest answer, so I thought could store them in here, and then they're getting put to good use, so it's always nice.
The first thing you said to us is you pointed out your card behind you there that has 64 on it, but you actually crossed it out and put a 7 on it. And you must be almost an oracle because you've got it spot on. It's 67 centimetres. Are you happy with your rating this year for the AFC?
Yeah, it's an improvement. I think last year me and Harvey were crossing out the cards. He had me down as a CDM when last year I didn't play CDM, so I changed that, and then definitely happy to get a better card.
Let's talk about that quickly, actually, because the last few weeks you've had a bit of a change in position. Obviously, you've gone from sort of maybe an 8, a bit more of an advanced midfielder, you've dropped a bit deeper and playing in a 6. Is that where you kind of feel at home, a bit more comfortable now that you're playing that little bit deeper? Or
Yeah, I think I've played both before. I'm happy to play either. I think they have different responsibilities. I think obviously being deeper, you're not as near the goal, so maybe not as many goals, but more defensive contributions. I think on Saturday I was pretty happy with the last man tackle. Little things like that, it's just different ways you can influence a game, so I think it's a bit more defensive as such, and maybe on the ball it's more building attacks rather than finishing them. So yeah, good to work on both.
it's 1 defeat and 8, and obviously I know there's a lot of draws in there, but that itself as a run is quite impressive for you guys as a squad. Very hard to obviously stay unbeaten in that run. You must be happy with the 1 defeat.
Yeah, but I do think we definitely need to start turning the draws into wins. I think to say we're unbeaten is always nice. However, football's about winning games, and I think that's obviously we're all on the same page as a team. We need to start putting more wins on the board, and I think having the draws is a good foundation. It shows that we're not out of games. Just turn that screw and turning those draws into wins. And I think if we start doing that, we'll climb up the league.
You've made 100 appearances for Reading at the age of 22. It's a fantastic achievement. You're one of the senior lads now in the dressing room. You must be really feeling at home, I guess, here in RG2 now. Yeah,
I feel like Reading is a second home for me. Been here 2 seasons now, been through some amazing times last season. Remember Bristol Rovers away was my favourite game for Reading. Had some tough times when we first came, points deductions and things like that. So I feel like I've been in every possible position in the league. I think I've been 24th, 23rd, all the way up to 3rd, 4th sometimes last season. So I think all those experiences mean that I've got the tools to try and help others, and also I can lean on the older ones too, because I'm still young myself. So yeah, really enjoying it.
You've obviously got the club captain next to you in midfield, Lewis Wing. I suppose he's been a great lad to learn off of during those 100 appearances.
Yeah, 100%. Wingy's a fantastic player and a really good leader. So it's nice to have him next to me, someone who's played so many games. And I think you always try and take something off someone, and I tried copying his long shots last season. So but all joking aside, it's really nice to play next to him.
On to Saturday's game. It's back to Wales for you. Must be looking forward to going back home. I'm sure you've got some family coming down to watch the game as well.
Yeah, for sure. It was nice to play at Wrexham at the start of the year. My family's from that area, so it's always nice to be in Wales. It feels like a third home almost after Manchester and Reading. So yeah, it's nice to play there, and hopefully we can come back with a win.
Of course, playing Cardiff, they currently sit 3rd in the league. It's going to be a difficult ask. What can we expect from Cardiff?
They play very, very similar to how we played last year under Ruben, and towards the end of the season under Noel. They play 4-3-3, corner box runs, things like that. So I think we know how to counter that because we've played that formation ourselves. So I think we'll be aggressive. We'll try and win the ball back high, and I think hopefully it will suit the way we play.
Perfect. Thanks, Sav, and best of luck for the game.
Thank you.